I see it clear, my heart is here. We got each other, let's take it from there. Oh, not the video starting before I started. Hey guys, my name is Shira and I'll be doing your reading today. My name is Nushira. Let's get it right, okay? It means the fortunate one and the bringer of good news. So I am here today to bring you some good news. Let's see what we got to say, what Spirit has to say to you today. I'm going to cleanse the energy. Father God, I ask that you cover me while I do this reading. Archangel Michael, I ask that you come in and place a seal of protection around me at this time. Ancestors, I ask that you come in and help me to deliver this message. Make it plain, make it simple, make it great. All right. First things first. I'm hearing Biggie. So you could be either, what's that, New York? From New York and wanting to go to New York that knows how to rap. Specifically, Spirit said. Or that knows how to spit good game. And you don't got to be a man to know how to spit some motherfucking game. Okay, let's start there. Sis. Okay. So we're going to start with the Beauty and the Soul Oracle deck. Freaks all the honeys. Ooh. What you doing? Those wanting money. So there's somebody in your life. Or you could be finding yourself using your discernment to seek out the ones that belong. Because there could be some people that are around you spitting game because your life is elevating. You're seeing more things happen for you in your life, and other people are seeing that things are changing for you, and they're trying to keep you stuck. They're trying to piggyback off of your talent, I'm hearing, or off of your education, off of your choices that you made, the things that you did that created the lifestyle that you are either currently living or about to step into. They're showing me they're showing me someone walking in, like a realtor walking in front of you and showing you a big house. I'm seeing, dream house. So, they're showing me floor to ceiling windows, which is my indication of dream house. They're bringing up luxury life. Of course, they brought up Biggie for a reason. They're showing me someone dressed in all white and celebrating good things with their friends and family. Hill by the river. Ooh, this came through in the last reading, y'all. Hill by the river. Let's see if I can show that to you. Okay, this is beautiful energy. Earlier in the first reading, it was talking about learning how to swim or spending more time in fresh water and allowing your soul to be cleansed from that fresh water. Right now, I know that this could be someone wanting to move by a body of water, by sea, by an ocean, move closer to a bigger body of water, so that you can spend more time in it. You could know that fresh water heals you better than When they open right up to it. It heals you better than natural or like a spiritual bath that you create in the tub. Heal by the river. Keywords: emotional healing, weeping, and depression. Your eyes are nearly swollen from all the weeping you've done. Your heart is heavy, your mind has no peace, and your soul needs a rest. Allowing yourself to feel in order to heal is a beautiful thing, but sometimes you don't know where to cry all of those tears and where to release your sorrows. Let the flow of water be your best friend. Going near water at this time will help you to cleanse and release whatever emotional burdens that has been weighing on you. Right now may be a great time to go near an ocean. Ooh, not it coming out anyway. Lake, river, or wherever you may find the spirit or of water, and just allow for it to cleanse you emotionally. Do it as many times as you may need. Healing is not something that can be rushed, so be patient with your healing process. Okay? So, like I said earlier, it was a little bit different in the other reading, but in this one, Spirit is letting you know that it's okay to let out your emotions and to feel the things that you feel. If you're in the mourning space, it is okay if you are mourning and still mourning, especially if you so mourning doesn't necessarily have to always be about the death of someone that you loved, right? Mourning could be, you could be mourning something like a life that you thought you were going to be able to live with someone and realizing that that's not a possibility anymore. Mourning a friendship that you thought was going to be around forever and realizing that person will never be the person that you thought that they were. Mourning a career path that you thought was meant for you and realizing that that career path just does not align with you anymore. This is releasing those things through your emotions because you feel things. You could be angry that you are feeling things that other people wouldn't give a shit about, but you are giving a shit about it, and you are supposed to be feeling the things that you feel. So this is your spirit team letting you know, baby, it's okay to be upset. It's okay to still be mourning, no matter how long it's been. It's okay to have feelings about something that other people wouldn't even have a second thought about, or wouldn't think this long about, or mourning anything, the ending of anything. They don't have a specific time that you need to be done with it, if that makes sense. Like, this is also like, it could be a marriage or like I said earlier, a relationship. If you're more, or the possibilities or the things that you wanted for your life or something like that. Sometimes we have to mourn those aspects of our thought process. We have to release those aspects of our desire and allow new things to come in because we evolve, right? We have to allow ourselves to feel what we need to feel so that we can get through it. You won't get over it until you go through it. You have to go through the difficult parts in order to feel better. And just pushing it away and ignoring it and saying that you're not going to pay it no mind or whatever, it doesn't mean that you have to sit with somebody and sit down at the table with somebody, have a discussion, have a meal, and no shit like that. What this is saying is that you have to come to a place of peace within yourself, with yourself. You have to come into a place of recognizing where you made the mistake, where you were misled, right? Where you were listening to someone else's advice on how to get this thing or to have something that you seen someone else have, or something that you may have always wanted for yourself, and you may have felt that maybe you didn't know what you were doing, so you sought outside guidance, and choosing to allow that outside guidance to guide you, and they weren't correct about the way that you should have done things. You could be mourning the fact that you spent these years, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is that your soul needs to release, it's releasing through your tears. It's releasing through your emotions, and do not be mad at yourself because you have them. Do not punish yourself because you feel the way that you feel. Can't nobody tell you what to do with your body. Can't nobody tell you what to do with your heart. Can't nobody tell you what to do with your mind. Can't nobody tell you what to do with your emotions. It's yours to have. Okay? What else do we need, Spirit? We're going to go there. All right, so we got Allentown Wellness. It's about to get deep. This is a deep deck to me. So I have two decks in one. One is about manifesting, and the other one is about love. If love comes out, we will pull the love cards. Oh, I just seen the card the wrong way. Oh. Y'all, there's a lot. When Spirit does this, we're going to put them back because should we take these? I think we're going to just go ahead and take those. That's going to be what we take. So when Spirit does something like that, when my cards get all shuffled up and crazy like that, and I know that I didn't leave them that way, that's a sign that I need to take those specific cards for this reading. I know it's not my typical way, but when I do my own personal readings, that's how I do it. And it always hits hard. Okay? So the next step, daily steps towards your dreams, manageable goals, mentorship, doors opening, success. So after this release, after accepting that you are an emotional creature and that sometimes you need to cry it out, sometimes you need to release this way, sometimes you need to go get in a fresh body of water or need to go get near water to help yourself ground yourself. It's something that you have to show up for yourself every day if you want change. Right? And if that means that you have to go and ground yourself every day until it becomes a natural occurrence, then that's something that you need to do, and it's okay. But daily steps towards your dreams, taking those baby steps, doing what you need to do, as long as you're doing something now to create what it is that you want for your future. Doing something now that is going to help cultivate what it is that you want to be experiencing later on. And we all want it now, today. Shit, we all want it yesterday. But you have to take time to realize that it's not going to happen overnight, and it's going to take time. But that time flies by when you're letting yourself enjoy it too. That time flies by when you're letting yourself have and feel the emotions that you feel. Instead of trying to hold them back and tuck them in and hide them and feeling embarrassed by them and shit like that. Like, come on now. Stop doing it to yourself. You can be emotional, and you don't have to be mad at yourself because other people don't get it. They don't get it because they don't they will never understand and love themselves enough, know themselves enough to be able to feel this deeply. And that's okay. Next, we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So this is your guys letting you know if this is about, you keep going back into your mind about, like, you keep going back into your mind about something that was traumatic or something that changed your world, or something that a decision that you made, or a relationship that you used to be in that no longer served you, but you walked away from, but you feel like, maybe you feel like you made a mistake, or maybe you feel like, whether it was being in that relationship or leaving that relationship, take the energy as it resonates. But this is your guides letting you know that relationship that was there, that happened for a reason, and it served its purpose. It's over. There's not going to be any second chances, because this person doesn't deserve a second chance, or this is something that is run its course. There's no need for a second chance. There is no unfinished business. It did what it was supposed to do. It produced the things that it was supposed to produce, and now it's time to walk away from it and go and live a better life than what this person could have given you. And one of the things that you need to accept is that just because this person may have they may look good, they may have some money or something, they may have some decent dick or some decent pussy, they may have something that attracts you to them, or that makes them more attractive than the average Joe, or whatever, and you don't want to release it because of that, or release them because of that, they're not going to change. They're not going to level up. They're not going to go and all of a sudden realize that, or start listening to their conscience. They're just not, because they're not programmed to do so. I don't know any other way to explain it. And there's no second chances, because you've outgrown them. You have gotten to a place where you are what you need, what your soul needs right now in today's world. They cannot even comprehend how to bring that to you. Okay? You will always be the crazy person for wanting to do, or wanting to experience life in a way that you know is possible because you experience it in other places, right? Exactly. We have the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. So the reason that this second chance will not come about, the reason that this relationship is over, is because this was a runner in a codependent relationship. So they're bringing up something about codependent relationships, and I know that codependent relationships tend to have like this really negative type of energy around it, but I work with people. I see a lot of married couples come into the office with each other, and that would be considered a codependent relationship, but it doesn't always have to be unhealthy. It's unhealthy when it's obsessive, when it's excessive, right? And the person can't live their life without being attached to the hip with another person, and they can't make decisions for themselves and stuff like that. When they are capable of doing so, they can't think for themselves. That's when codependency becomes toxic and low vibrational, right? We're supposed to be in relationships. We're supposed to be connected to one another, but we're not supposed to be telling each other what to do. We're not supposed to be controlling the other person. It's healthy to come together with another individual. And I think that interdependence is more healthy. Like, you are in a relationship with somebody, you come together as separate human beings with separate thoughts and separate lives, but you also coexist together. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, this person, they didn't necessarily believe in coexisting. So they were the runner in the what could have been a codependent toxic relationship. A relationship where people thought that they were supposed to control the other. This is energy from it's a past energy that was programmed into you in this other person, where you guys thought that this is how you're supposed to live because this is what you've seen other people do. This is what your environment showed you. And this is what you believed because everything around you was showing you that this is how it existed. This person has a fear of intimacy because of the environment that they got to see. And they never got a chance to see the reality that they don't have to fear intimacy. Intimacy is actually a healthy thing. And they are also listening to their ego way much more than they're listening to their soul. So this is one of the reasons why this relationship is over and there's no second chances coming. Healthy choices, and you're making healthy choices, and they're not. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. You are in a space, you're learning a lot about yourself. You're learning a lot about the energies around you. You're learning how to navigate the world in a different way that is completely different than what you were taught, completely different than what you learned up to now. And it's bringing you to a place where you are completely in love with yourself. You're taking really good care of yourself, and you're a lot happier than you were, especially in this past energy. Okay. And then we have talking, interested, talking more. Okay. And awaited messages arrive, text, call, email, hovering. So you could be in a space right now where you are waiting for someone to call. But let's go back a little bit, because what we don't do is wait, right? There is this energy coming up where you are finding that there is someone that is interested in you, and they're showing you interest the way that you like to be shown interest. This person is having conversations with you. They're not emotionally unavailable. They're not someone that won't discuss how they feel or discuss a situation that's a problem or anything like that. This is healthy conversations to resolve a problem. This is having a routine of having conversations with one another, so that your lives are intertwined. So that they're interested in what it is that you do. They're interested in you. This is why this person is having more conversations with you. This is why this person, they are excited to see a text message come from you. They're excited to see your name pop up on their phone. They're excited to see that there's something positive or some sort of communication coming in from you, because they like talking to you, because they find you interesting. You may have dealt with people in the past that didn't really like the people that they were with. They were with them because they were able to profit something from them. They were able to receive something from them, and that's why they were with them. They weren't really givers, they were takers. And you were a big giver, right? And because of the fact that you were a giver, this person took advantage of that and made you feel small, made you, they took away the things that made relationships work, because it was too much work for them. If you were going to give them everything that they wanted without any effort from them, then why would they give you something simple like a calling you to check and see if you ate today, or checking to see if your kids need something, without giving you a fucking hassle, or, being interested in how your day went, learning the tea of your work, what be happening at work. There's always some shit going on in the office. And if your person really likes you, they're going to have an interest in what it is that you're going through, what your day-to-day looks like. They're not just going to be sitting around waiting for the pussy to come, and then when it comes, then they go. Like, that's lazy. That's some bum shit. Anyway, the sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. This person, I'm very surprised that love is coming out like that. I'm not using that deck no more. But, I guess this is the energy of someone that is, they're going to come in and show you some real good stuff about who you are. You may already be hearing people tell you what type of, how they view you. And you may find it hard to believe because of a past energy that keeps creeping into your space and making you doubt or have this, what is it called, Spirit? Imposter syndrome. And it just sucks because you don't deserve to feel like you're not who you are. Like, the work that you put in with yourself, and you may find yourself as well with a fear of intimacy because of the fact that you're listening to your ego tell you that certain things don't exist or whatever. I mean, if you're here and you really believe that good love doesn't exist, and there's something wrong. And there may be a need for counseling at this point, because if you really believe that you have a good love to give, then you should be, and that you can be faithful and that you can be all these good things to another individual, then you should be expecting that. Not hoping for, not just praying for, but expecting that from the people that have the balls to walk up to you and ask you for your number, or the balls to fuck you. Okay? We're not here to sugarcoat shit. Stop playing with yourself. You're not asking for too much. You're asking the wrong nigga. Period, point blank. And I do readings for people that have melanated skin. So if you have a problem with me talking the way that I talk, the door is there and I will not miss you. Okay? Promise you. I don't do this for the subbies. I don't do this for the likes. I do this for the message and the healing and the growth. Okay? We have courting. This period of development towards a romantic relationship is important. This time will help you both see if marriage is in the cards. So there's about to be someone that's going to come into your life that wants to court you. This person they're going to spend time getting to know you because they know that it's important and they want you to feel safe in their energy. Another thing about feeling safe, you need to know that it's safe to open up to the energy of love. You'll never find that type of love that you want if you do not allow yourself to feel safe in your mind, that because you have to know that this exists. You have to know that you are going to be given good love, that good love is going to come and find you. Anita Baker, sweet love. Divine union, come through. Congratulations. It's time to celebrate. Both you and your partner have healed and learned the important lessons to follow this union, to allow this union to manifest. So this is good. That means that you have come into alignment with an individual, or you have come into alignment with the energy of courting and divine union. So in courting is allowing yourself to be open to things to a connection with an individual and getting to know them. But what you want is a bond, and the bond is here for you to have. We have ecstasy. Your partner elevated. Lord have mercy. Your partner elevates your mind, body, and soul. This feeling of pleasure is electrifying. So this person is really going to be someone that's going to spend a lot of time making sure that you are satisfied when it comes to not just things in the bed, because that's a real big thing here, especially looking like they're in the thralls of sexual encounter. But this is also they want to see you happy. They love that expression on you. They love that expression on your face. They love to know that they are the one that is making you happy, and it's because they know what you've been through, and they're a giver. A giver needs a giver. A giver doesn't need a taker, right? And you are finally opening yourself up to a giver. Instead of trying to heal and fix somebody and make them feel better or make them open up, you're letting go of that bullshit. You're releasing it with these tears and allowing yourself to allow a giver into your life. When you see this person, when you realize that they are a giver, when you're going to be happy, because you need a giver. You don't need someone that's going to take from you or or a hustler or somebody that's on a whole different thing than being a giver, being someone that wants to see you smile. That's the most important part of this whole situation with this person. They want to see you smile. They're a giver. Emotional support. Now is a time to check in with your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. So this person is gonna be someone that's gonna. So they're showing me like sitting down and this is silly. They're gonna spend a lot of time with you and try to check in with you on a regular basis. You guys could go on like different trips or dates or whatever to have like a really deep cleansing type of conversation, if that makes sense, or a deep pouring into kind of conversation. Like I said, they're a giver and they know how to give. They know what you want. They can sense what you want. Because they're attentive and they're observant. Okay? And this could scare you because maybe you're not used to people paying this much attention to you too. And it just kind of throws you off at first because you're like, well, damn. Sometimes they're showing me like this toxic thing where there's toxic masculine energy that sees that they may know, well, you have issues with the relationship with your mother or your father, and then throwing that in your face when arguments start coming up, or trying to psychologically fuck you up, by saying certain things that are hurting your feelings when you're in a space where you're really vulnerable. And you may have had somebody take advantage of you in that type of way, and this is why you have a guard up. But this person knows what your weak spots are, and they do not want to do anything to make you feel like that again, right? Like they don't want to do anything to make you feel like you can't trust them. They literally just showed me like two people standing in front of each other saying their vows. This is someone that wants to be with you, that wants to be a husband, that wants to be a father to children, whether it's the ones that you already have or ones that you guys are going to get ready to have. This is someone that wants to have a specific life with you, and they want to give you the life that you want, not the life that they want to give you. Like they want and the thing about it is they're going down the same path as you. And it doesn't mean that they are on the same career path, but they have the same thought process about what they want for their future, their children, and their children's future. You know, they're thinking deeply about things um, that are important, like home situations, what they leave, how they're going to retire, what they want to do when they retire, what they want to do this year, what trips they want to take, these sort of things. Like, they know that they want to do a lot more activities. They know that they want to step out and do things that are more than just going somewhere and getting intoxicated, just living a boring, mediocre, basic life. And this person likes to have adventures. They like to do different activities. This person could like to play cards or card games, or what's these like board games and stuff like that. Some of these, like, I'm seeing somebody playing basketball. Most black men play basketball, by the way. At least they used to. The good ones do. They know how to let off some steam. But yeah, and then this person, they could have some sort of routine that they do to let off some steam or whatever. And this is why interdependence is important for this relationship as well. You need to be able to trust your person, and you may not necessarily be fully there, and this could be a blockage for you because you could know that you're not fully there, and you could be telling yourself that you can't get into a relationship because you're not perfect, or everything isn't exactly how it's supposed to be. But you need to stop thinking that way, because you're the blocking of your blessing. You're the blocking of your manifestation. You don't have to be perfect to receive these things, because no matter what, you're gonna get into these things, and the person that you are with, they're gonna love on you the correct way. They're not going to toxically humble you or no shit like that. What they're doing is coming in and softly handling and caring for you, okay? And this is necessary, because your guys, they know how you are. They know that you're sensitive. They know that you be ready to snap the first second that you see attitude, and you be gone and be done. Okay. And they're trying to make sure that they find somebody that has patience, that knows how to talk, and that knows how to treat you. Okay. So but here's the thing. If you really about this life, and you really think that your ancestors are working on your team to help you, or just you think that you have a spiritual team, or you think that the universe is listening to you, you have to trust that it's going to give you what you want. And you have to think positive about the things that you want. Think about what you want and stop thinking about what you don't want, because more of what you don't want will come in as long as you're thinking about it, because you're thinking about it. Fantasize. Daydream. Write it out. Feel it. Just let yourself imagine yourself in the shoes of people that are seemingly in love, and let yourself feel what it may feel like for you in another person, because it's coming. And you're going to be so excited when it gets here. You may even cry about it. And this person may not necessarily know why. Maybe not at first, because they're showing me someone that is kind of like crying it out in front of someone. Maybe the first time that you guys make love, or like when you really sit down and talk to this person about how your life was prior to them. And you may talk to them and tell them how you appreciate how they treat you. And that's just going to make them want to give it to you more, right? And give you more of it. Okay, then we have building a future. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, I wish that y'all could see these, because this is all crazy. This one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. That's beautiful. And y'all literally got the Divine Union card as the second card out. At the bottom of the deck, this person is going to have a really good sense of humor. Okay. This is, damn, that spread wasn't even that big and it's 40 minutes. Come through. Laughter. The laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way no coat ever could. So yeah, this is beautiful. I hope that this helped. If it did, please like. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Ashe.